Welcome to Ocrop's YouTube channel, your world for information. Hi all, how are you? Today we are going to see the inspiring untold story of Queen Velu Nachiyar. Thanks to all those who have subscribed to my channel and request others to please subscribe if you like my videos, and also hit the bell button so that you can receive the notification of all my future videos. Right. When we talk about the Indian freedom struggle, if I ask who the freedom fighters are, generally the answers will be either Bhagat Singh or it will be Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose and so on and so forth. When my question would be, who is the first woman warrior to fight the British Empire in India, the answers will be invariably Rani Lakshmi Bai of Jhansi. But it is not the fact. It is not the Rani of Jhansi who fought the British first. It is the Arasi of Sivagangai. Born in the Sethupathi clans of Ramanathapuram, Velu was an archer par excellence. From the southern tip of India, how difficult it is to be a scholar in English or French or Urdu, apart from her mother tongue Tamil. Being part of a princely family, she got trained in horse riding. She was also a master of martial arts like Valari and Silambam, the local martial arts. She got married to one Muthuvaduganather of Sivagangai. The motherhood for a boy and a girl. Her husband was killed by the British, and to avenge that, she forms an army. This is the first Indian army formed against the British rule, much before the Indian National Army by Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. 1790, with the help of Gopal and Hyder Ali, with whom she forged an alliance, she fought against the British. This army was the first army where female suicide bombers were found in the East. It was more of largely a women army, and it was led by one Kuyili, again who is forgotten in the historical books. He destroyed the British ammunition with suicide bombing, and they regained the kingdom, and Velu Nachiyar was the queen for the next decade or so. Valiant warrior was unfazed, and she could bravely fight against the British and regain her territory. This is a case of gender equality and the braveness of women in this part of the world. Told that the leader of the army, Kuyili, went in as a single person and destroyed all the ammunition as a suicide bomber. In 1790, she offered her throne to her daughter Vellachi, along with the Marudhu brothers, who were the chieftain. Marudhu brothers are the people who protected the queen from the British attack, and after some times they were punished for that. Marudhu brothers were hanged at the fort of Tirupattur. Velu Nachiyar is believed to be lived. She has lived till 1796, and the reasons for her death is still not very clear. Army chieftain Kuyili, who successfully conducted the suicide bombing, is the first suicide bomber who willingly went and martyred herself for the freedom of the nation. It is also believed that this army used guerrilla warfare fighting in the south to fight the colonization. For nothing, Velu Nachiyar is celebrated as Veeramangai by the Tamils. Only a very little documentation is available on these wars, and this was much earlier than the first war of Indian independence in 1857. But this has to be remembered for the great valor and the vigor in which they fought, and the techniques and the intent to fight the colonization has started much earlier than that. So this should be remembered for long. It's a forgotten history. Marudhu brothers are still remembered with their monuments in Sivagangai, but Kuyili was a forgotten story. History has been unkind to many, but not as much as it was for the Veeramangai Velu Nachiyar and her chieftain Kuyili. It's time to celebrate their bravery and include this in our historical records so that the future of India is brave, and especially the women. Salutes to Velu Nachiyar and Kuyili. Long live Tamil and Jai Hind.